I'm back. Welcome back to Island Girl Gardening. I just wanted to give you a little sneak peek of what the Mister was up to today. He was working on our relaxation spot. So here he is, and we are going into our spot where we relax. He has cleaned it all out. He's got new water coming in. This is a hot tub. And of course, the shed that is in, hubby built. Say hello.
Hello.
So he's been working hard and cleaning everything out in here so that we have our little spot to relax in. You've probably seen me walk past this little, I guess you can call it hut before. I was probably wondering what it was. Maybe you were, maybe not, but that's what it is. That's where our hot tub is. And then our gazebo is over here. Our little shed is right there. Next to our shed is our compost. This is where we actually make our own soil. Food scraps, grass, leaves, everything goes in here. Turn it, water it, and we've made our own soil in that little compost maker. Another little ingenious invention of my husband's. And of course, you've seen the greenhouse and the garden. And we got an avocado sitting out here. She's just getting some sun. My coffee plant, getting some sun. Everybody's soaking up some sun. And here's where I planted my sunflower seeds. So I'm going to place these actually in the garden. I decided to put them in pots as opposed to maybe planting them in the garden because they're supposed to get to like 10 feet. It'll be really exciting to see if they do get to about 10 feet. But yeah, that's why I decided just to put them in some pots just to see how they do. These right here, I'm not sure of the name of these particular pollinators, but once they come up, I'll document them, and I'll also let you know what flower it is. But these are the that I like to plant so that we have bees come into the garden. Another small development that we had, my birdhouse is going up. Well, I actually have two. This one was a gift from a friend, and she's all painted up, and she's hanging on her new spot. And then I have a second one that's going to be hanging right on the side here. She's not up just yet. She's kind of unique. Found her when we went to Pennsylvania one year for Sight and Sound. And I am being in the dental field. It was actually kind of interesting, the birdhouse that was made. So I had to pick it up. And she's right here. She's just kind of drying right now. But as you can see, she says dentist. Filled, drilled, and pulled. You got your toothbrush on there. You got your tooth. I just thought she was kind of cool. And it's just reminiscent of, my career. And I just thought it would be a really cute addition. So now she gets a spot in the garden also. Because she was kind of hanging on my front porch. And she got blown down. So she had been sitting for a little while. So I'm excited about her being able to join the garden with everybody else. So our sugar peas got their stakes. And I think I showed you the potatoes were coming up, and they're coming up even more. I got to be careful of that. They're coming up a little more, as you can see. Our strawberry plants. And this is my green onions. I had these two particular green onions. They were in the bed over here where the sugar peas are. And they had been there since last season. So I just decided to pull them up. One of the onions actually had an onion on the end of it. So what I did is I cut the tops out of them because, of course, you could use the green onion part, the top of it, as an onion. So I cut the tops of it out, and I put them back in some soil because I can regenerate and get some more green onion from them too. And the one that has an onion on it, maybe that will completely develop and I'll get a yellow onion. We'll see. So let's see. This is flowers that's coming back from last year. I think this one has purple flowers on it, but this is one of my pollinators. My marigold that I had showed you yesterday, I think that completely died. So I put something else right here for the in the meantime. She was inside. She was completely brown, but now she's got some little purple specks in her. So I'm gonna see what she's gonna do. I got my sage out here. This came out of the greenhouse. And I got my parsley out here. So everybody's just getting some sun. Oh, a new development. My beets are starting to come up, as you can see. Got a whole section for beets right there. And let's see, our arugula's coming up a little more. You can see it a little better now. The lettuce is still really, really small, if you can see that. Now, I don't know if you remember from my first video that I made about the Brussels sprouts that were in this particular bed that I cut away and I put in the water, and I actually got Brussels sprouts from that. It was pretty cool. But this was one of the leaves or roots that was left behind in this particular bed. As you can see, it has gotten pretty tall. And I don't think I'm going to get any Brussels sprouts from it, but I will be able to get some seed from it. So that's kind of exciting that I am going to be able to get some seed from the Brussels sprouts that actually grew in here. So that's a good thing because I know how they grew and, you know, they're used to this climate. So once it turns to seed, I'll be able to take my seed, dry it out, and plant them again. Yep, so that's all that is going on in the garden today. Just want to kind of walk through. Our tomato plants are looking good. Our peppers are looking good. Asparagus is growing like wildfire. We got some yellow jackets up in here. I don't know what they're planning on doing, but I don't want to get stung. Let's see. And our spinach is coming up rather nicely. We're starting to get some true spinach leaves now. These first leaves right here, if you can see, it looks like a little blade of grass. But then as you look a little closer, if you see this, that's the true spinach leaf. That's the second leaf that comes in. That's the actual spinach. This one's a little bigger. You probably can see that one a little better. Yeah. So that's coming in. And our kale is still very, very small. But that's coming into, I don't know if you can see it. Let's see. There we go. And then this is our other sugar peas. They got their stakes also because, you know, they're going to twine up the little trellis as they grow. So just a little sneak peek in the garden so you can see what's going on. And that's it, I think, for today. We've been busy getting some things done. And let me see. The fruit trees are looking good. I think we looked at those the other day. The rose bushes are looking pretty decent. I think one of them has died. So we might have to replace one of our rose bushes. This is my rose. This is the one I think's died. I don't think it's coming back. But this is my rose bush garden. So this is the other. It's very beautiful during this time. And during the summer, it has lots of pretty, nice smelling roses. That's the color of them. You can see right there. So that's just a walkthrough. Show you a couple other little things we got going on here. And one of my little helpers, but I'm not sure what he's doing right now. Looks like he's eating grass. Okay, guys. Well, thanks for joining us today. Appreciate you. And be sure to like and subscribe to Island Girl Gardening. All right. Continue to enjoy your Sunday.